I got 21 people going to see Godzilla King of the Monsters, and the week before it actually comes, the Rotten Tomatoes score winds up being terrible. Are you at all discouraged by that? Hey, you're right. I get upset over expired produce when you can make baked goods instead. I think I'll make some sugar cookies for the crowd. But I don't think I'm gonna make them just regular old round cookies. So I'm just gonna keep this simple. I'm not making these entirely from scratch. I am using a bag mix. I know I'm cheating, but gotta make a lot of these, so I figure why not. And besides, it's not important necessarily what you make them with, it's how they taste in the end. So, just start by dumping this in there. And because these are cutout cookies, we also have to add 3 tablespoons worth of flour. This is pre-measured. According to the bag, it says you mix that first. Doesn't take very much in this case. Oh, I should probably also mention preheat the oven to 375 degrees. That's very important. If you don't preheat the oven first, well, you'll just have cookie dough. So after that, you add a stick of melted butter. This is salted butter specifically. And 1 egg. Get that all mixed together. But of course, these are supposed to be Godzilla cookies, so can't just leave them plain. If you want to frost them, you can. I consider that, but instead, I'm gonna add some green food coloring and see how that goes. Start with just a couple of drops and see what that gets us. This might not work. Okay, so it took a lot of mixing and more than just a couple of drops of food coloring, but I've got it to sort of a mottled looking green, which, given that this is supposed to be Godzilla, that's not necessarily a bad thing. So now we'll set that aside and we have to get ready to roll this stuff out. So my suggestion for doing this is to use some sort of flour sifter like I've got here. Spoon a little flour into that. And just get a nice floured surface. All right, now let's take the dough. Nice and greasy. Let's see. Start with pressing it out a little. And finish by rolling it. Yeah, I think the mottled effect's gonna look pretty good. All right, so I did say these were Godzilla cookies. The best way to make them is with a Godzilla cookie cutter. So I'll just punch out a couple of those. Looks like that's all we can comfortably get for the moment. So now we just carefully peel away the excess. This is going to take a while. Gotta be very careful when you're going in between. Getting a toothpick can certainly help. As you can see. And with this last little bit, we are ready for the first batch. Got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 Godzilla cookies on here. So, just gotta gently figure out how to get them and put them on the tray. Now I could just leave these playing, but I don't want to. So, I'm going to add a hint of blue sprinkles for flair to, you know, simulate the blue atomic blast. Just a hint of it like that, and now they can go in the oven for 5 to 7 minutes. All right, let's take a look, shall we? They appear to be done, but we'll find out once they've cooled. All that work and only 3 to show for it. No, I'm kidding, there are a whole bunch of them, but these are 3 I just put on a plate for you to see. But now comes the real test, the taste test. I think I'll go with this one. Not bad. Turned out quite well. Cheers, sir. So, there you have it. Until such time as we meet again, this is the Omni viewer, enjoying a cookie. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it, as well as subscribe to the channel for more content of a similar nature. Also, check the description for links to our Twitter, DeviantArt, and Patreon pages, as well as the Amazon link for the novel Operation Red Dragon: The Kaiju Wars Part 1, penned by yours truly. Thank you all, and we appreciate your support.